of how you can get going on Monday. All right, so you're going to start out by going to our school website, and once you get to the main Tech Campus website, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to scroll down a little bit, and you should see a number of options. You'll probably be using these three the most commonly. Well, that's cool how they change around a little bit. So Schoology is where we're going to meet. So I want you to click on the Schoology link. And I'm not sure what you're going to see on dashboard or whatever, but I do know if you click on courses, you should see a presentation of at least one of these buttons, these large landing areas. And I've got it broken down red, white, and blue to be patriotic. So if you're in session 1, you'll click here, etc. I'm new to Schoology. We're going to generally be using this to connect, to talk, to interact. But I also need you to come in here to hit the check-in sheet. Now, if you're in session 3 and you're attending during session 1 because you're up early and it fits in that day, block schedule, etc., still go to your proper session. When you click on the check-in, it's really simple. Just pay attention. Last name, capitalized properly. First name, again, capitalized properly. I'm not going to know. Don't assume I'm the only Geraldo in the class or something like that. Geraldo, I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying sometimes people think they have a very unique name, and you'd be surprised. Sometimes it repeats later in the day. So use your first and last name, please, as close to the roster as I could find it, and tell me what day it is. You need to check in every school day, even on a Wednesday, and let me know what session you're scheduled to attend. That's different than the one you're actually and that should match here. So if you're scheduled for session 1, you'll be clicking session 1. Hope that makes sense. You submit this, then you've actually done your attendance. The next part's participation. Now, I'm in the process of updating a number of things besides the check-in. We're going to go through orientation and getting started. But rather than worry about that right now, because we can talk about it in detail, it's more important that you understand how to actually see me for that in-person thing. It's called conferences. A little icon right over here that looks like a camera, the word conferences. When you click on that, you should see any active conferences. So I probably have one here, day 1, session 1. I can click on Start Conference, and that would allow people to connect to it. So, you want to click on with your microphone. I won't be able to allow my camera right now because it's being used by a different app. Otherwise, I would be doing that. And you might see this as well. Did I hear the audio? Yeah, I'll just tell it yes. I don't actually have my headphones on, but that's okay. All right, so big blue button is just like the name within it. We'll get into the details here, but you should see your name show up on the left-hand side where it shows the participants. Here's where you could type in something if you had a need to. We'll talk about how to use these, and we'll talk about the status, etc. I'll be able to actually share my screen here. Yeah, I will. But at any rate, let me go through a quick review. So you're going to go to techcampus.org. From there, you're going to scroll down to where you're going to find the icon that says Schoology. And from there, you should see one button, which is your course. Every day, you're going to hit the check-in sheet, fill that in, and then you'll go to, at least at the times that we're there, you're going to click on conferences, and you should find a conference. I'm rejoining it now, so I'm back in with a microphone. That's cool. All right, that's a summary. I'm going to post this as a video, probably to like YouTube, and then send the link out to remind.com. So that's an encouragement for you to please use remind.com. I could send out another bright arrow. Maybe. I'm in here on a Saturday. We'll see how it goes. All right. We'll see you Monday. Oh, by the way, speaking of seeing, you'll notice I've got my camera on here. Personal favor. I know you wouldn't want to see a black box over there. I'm not legally required and union required or anything to have my face out there, but it's just the way it works with remote interactions now. I was on sessions earlier with groups as large as 300. Nobody really had their face on but the presenters. It was more of a WebEx, or pardon me, well, it was a one-sided presentation. We really want to interact. That's the whole thing. So do us a favor, put your camera on so that I can see who I'm talking to, so you can see each other. And it's a judgment-free zone. So let's make sure that we can see each other and interact, and I can read body language. So if people are going like, it'll mean something to me, right? Or if they're, because they can't hear me, you get the idea. All right, I'm going to end this for now. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully, I'll see you Monday.